now going to go into our very last step in our lesson, which is inference. So we have now read our article, we've collected our evidence, and now we're going to take that evidence and put it into a document utilizing Snap and Read and CoWriter together. So I've already launched a document. Once I'm in my document, I just need to make sure my Snap and Read is toggled on, and it is because my toolbar is over here. I'm going to launch my outlines, go into science, and then volcanoes where I collected my evidence. And here's the answers to all those questions that I was collecting evidence on. So I'm going to start by putting number 1. And to simply get this question into the document, I drag it and drop it. Didn't populate next to my number 1, but that's okay. Come up here and put number 1. I'll want to return a couple of spaces, and then I can drag my answer and drop it underneath. So this is so wonderful. Our students are able to put their answers onto paper just by dragging and dropping, eliminating that middle piece of having to type them all out or go back and forth between the two. If I had to toggle back over here and read it and toggle back, we've now eliminated the need for that by utilizing the capture text tool in our outline. So I would then finish this process with question number 1 and question number 2. And question number 3 was a free write. So this is the opportunity for us to now utilize our CoWriter tool. So I've now moved all of this over. And actually, I forgot to show you that we can move these pictures over as well. So if we wanted to move this picture in as supporting evidence, we can do the same exact thing where we will drag and drop it. And it will populate in, and we do have the opportunity to resize it once it's in. So we've moved all of the information from our outline onto our document. And so now I'm going to launch my CoWriter tool so that I can free write this last question, the answer to the last question. So I've toggled on my CoWriter. My CoWriter box appears here on the left, and I can now begin to write the answer to how do I think people felt when they heard the loud boom. So I maybe am a phonetic speller, or maybe I just struggle with spelling or coming up with target words. And that's what our CoWriter tool is here to do to help with those needs. I can also go to this second image of the book and I can launch a topic dictionary. Here I've already done one on volcanoes, something we've been researching. So I'm going to turn that on. And now while I'm typing, words related to volcanoes will be populating over here. As you can see, just by selecting volcano, it's already predicting that I'm going to utilize words such as volcanic or volcanoes. So I'm going to say the boom from the volcano would have scared people, because I think it would have been pretty scary to hear. So let's do this as a phonetic speller. So right away, I'm wanting to use the word the, and it's already predicted on my vocabulary word. So I can put number 3, the, and I'm going to start writing boom. The letter B and number 1 already indicates boom. From the, let's start with volcano. Right away, volcano. Would have scared people.
The boom from the volcano would have scared the scared people.
Oh no, that's not what I meant to write. Would have scared. And I didn't mean to write this word, so all I need to do is come in here. And guess what? I have my Snap and Read tool available to read this back to me.
The boom from the volcano would have scared the people.
Very nice. So now you can see how CoWriter, with the prediction of vocabulary and help with spelling, helps me write an answer to this question. The last thing we can utilize to help us with this as well, maybe a free write on volcanoes, is the last question to this that a teacher has assigned, or utilizing vocabulary from the lesson. And we have a tool called Word Bank to help us with this. So if I come back into my article, my lesson here, and I launch my Word Bank tool, which is this little guy that looks like a calendar, and I utilize this yellow plus sign, I'm now going to get a list of target vocabulary words from the article that I've just read. I can take this with me over to my document. So if my teacher wanted me to select a few new words I'd never heard, or select a couple of words to research. I can launch this topic, I can launch this word bank, and now I can hover
Krakatoa.
and click, and these words will populate into my document. So if I'm just trying to research a couple words that I've never heard before, maybe we want to do eruption.
Eruption.
Good.
Eardrop.
Awesome. So all I have to do is hover over this and click on it. The nice thing is if I want to save this for a later date, I can simply do that by clicking this heart. And if I ever need to get back to this document, I can simply go into the 3 lines right here and click on this, and it will relaunch exactly where I got this information from. So that is how we can utilize all of our assistive technology tools, our universal design for learning tools, and specifically designed instruction.